What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my replay of Forbidden Memories. In between this part and the last one, I haven't done any grinding, so it's just the same deck. We're going to pop down into the dueling grounds. That's it. The aim is to duel Jonah, to duel Tayana. The villagers are here as well. They have slightly better decks, but they drop the same cards. Jonah and Tayana have better decks, but they drop different cards, so it's only worth dueling those two. And if you go to duel Villager 3, he basically says he's too depressed and doesn't want to duel anyway. So it's only Villager 1 and 2, slightly better cards but same drops. It's just not worth dueling them. Okay. That was nice and easy. Even though it's only Nekagao, I'm going to put the 2 Electro Whips. The strongest card that Jonah plays outright is Red Eyes Black Dragon. He can play Meteor Black Dragon because he has Meteor Dragon. He will fuse it, but the strongest thing he plays outright is Red Eyes. Which might be that? Yeah. Hopefully, I get one. Because even though I'm not using Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, having a 2400 dragon is still helpful. Let's see. That's a win. Just gotta hope it's not a 2100. Okay. Nice and easy. Cut another dark ones. Will be helpful later on. It's a spellcaster. I say dark, so I confuse it with Dancing Elf to make Dark Elf. And on to Tayana. She's a lot better than she was before. She used to just play like Dancing Elf, things like that. She has Occubeam, which is a 1650. Other than that, I can't really remember what she has. Jiragumo is very helpful here. Not really sure. I think this makes Dark Witch. She has her own Dark Witch. So, just like Jonah, yes, she has better cards. Yes, she has better drops, but it's not really worth dueling against Tayana. She drops fairies, which can be helpful, but at this point in the game, they don't fuse with too much, and a 1700 and 1800 that you can play outright isn't really going to get you that far. And unless you get, I'm not sure if you can, unless you just flat out get a Dark Witch, everything that she drops fuses with something to make Dark Witch. A Monsteri, 2500, 3500. So we'll go back outside. Before we go over to the shrines, I'm going to save, just in case. I'm going to do... I'm going to prepare just a little bit. I think I can afford to take out a beast. And I'm gonna put in the Yami. Even though it doesn't do too much for me now, it at least changes the field. I'm gonna put in the Sogan as well. What do I take out for that? September Secrets. So I think what doesn't make, they all make. Ushioni. I'm going to take out the right arm of the Forbidden One to put in Sogen. It's literally just to change the field, because the Meadow Mage, the Mountain Mage, they automatically start with the field that they prefer, so the Forest Shrine already has Forest on it, so everything that they play is already boosted. You either have to make a deck that is the same as theirs, or you have to make something that counters it. Or the third option, which I'm going to try and go with, is to just change the field. Even if it doesn't benefit you, it has a negative effect on them. The only one that's going to help me is the Desert Shrine, so I'll do this one first. Because it has Wasteland. I'm going to keep the Wasteland in just because I haven't really got anything else that I want to put back in, and I will probably forget to then put it back in after. So I'm just going to go here with a, I believe this makes Mystical Elf. Or Dark Witch, okay. Because he's got the 500 boost, he's going to play something better. I think that's a Labyrinth Wall, which is kind of annoying. But with Mystical Sand also getting the boost, and you're able to put it into Saturn, beats it by 100. Most of the stuff that the Desert Mage plays is Uranus, so it's always better to put Mystical Sand into Saturn as opposed to Mercury. I believe that's the strongest card he can play. Not going to change the field, there's no worries to that. This doesn't make Dark Elf, so I'm just going to give the equip to Mystical Sand. Get rid of the army. This should make another Dark Witch. Probably would have been better off, rather than just playing an equip, at least making something just to get that little bit of extra damage in. But the rank's going to be the same either way, because I've taken damage, I've done fusions, I've done equips. Oh, he plays something in Mercury. He plays his own Mystical Sand. I've never, ever seen him play that. I will do 1,000, so this should make Flame Cerberus. Now, please, he drops a dragon. Come on. I think from the type of deck that I've got, because I've got Mystical Sand and the equips and things, I think he's actually harder than the High Mage. I might be wrong, but most of the High Mages play typical cards like Dark Magician, Gaia the Fierce Knight is some of the other ones that some of the other mages play. So, because he's playing cards that aren't getting boosted, I should be at an advantage. I think Martis does fall under that. I think he does play different cards that don't get boosted. I might be completely wrong. Just going to play a little bit safe here. Get rid of the army, I don't want to change it. Make a Flame Swordsman. Why not? Because I could be wrong, he could now play something massive. I think he plays Brachioredeus as well. Millennium Golem. Just to get rid of the extra cards, get rid of the fusion. I didn't have an equip on there, so that is a wall, I can't get past it. So I'm going to put the equip on just in case. Stone D. Okay. So, he is playing stuff that is getting boosted. So I remember other mages. I think it's High Mage Kapura plays. He's the Meadow mage. I don't think this makes Flame the Crimson Sunbird. Okay, it does. So he plays things like Dark Magician. And see, Dragon Seeker isn't getting boosted. Gaia the Dragon Champion, which is Dragon. Although the High Meadow Mage does play Gate Guardian, and with Sogan it makes it a 4,250. Physically no way I can beat that without Raigeki. I think that only makes Mystical Elf. So I'm going to put on the equip, just to get that a little bit higher. Which means I can beat the Millennium Golem in the next turn. Raigeki. That's the first High Mage defeated. He drops a Fiend as well. The Millennium Scales. Just gonna pop back in and save. Move on to the next shrine. I'm not really sure which other one I should go for. I'm thinking C. Just because it's the easiest one. Mountain is a nightmare because the High Mage can play Black Skull Dragon to gotcha 3700. Meadow, the High Mage can play Gate Guardian. Forest, the High Mage plays Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, which goes up to 4,000. So I'm going to go with C. Once again, I'm going to hope to get a field spell just to change it. I haven't. I'm going to keep the Dancing Elf and get rid of the Radiance. I'm going to keep the Secretarian just because it makes Dark Elf at least. So I can have a 2500 with another equip I have a 3000. I'm pretty sure this guy plays mostly cards like Isis does. So I don't need to worry too much. He doesn't have like Black Skull Dragon though, which is helpful. The only difficulty this guy has is he's already on the Sea Shrine. Hey. I think this might be it. So I make Flame Cerberus, it's not going to be that strong. Okay. Sometimes they randomly just push everything into defense mode. I don't think I can still get around too much. The extra equip's helpful. I push me up to 3k though. I can kill the twin-headed and then hopefully he doesn't make another one. Neither one makes a difference, because none of them will get boosted against or boosted for. With the Wasteland, I should now be able to start really pulling it back. going to get rid of this, because I don't know what it is. Even if he Umi's back here, I'm still okay. Could Yami. Could. I'm gonna Yami. Which does boost the Dark Elf, evidently. So if Yumi's back again, I can now play the Crimson Sunbird, kill the Shark, and attack with the Dark Elf. Up into Mercury just so he doesn't get the boost. Make Nekagal boost it up. I think that's what I'll do. Just now want to try and get out as much damage as possible, just in case he plays something ridiculously big. He shouldn't do, but he might fuse a Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon again. So 500, 1,700 damage is all I need. Or I just ride Deki. Kani Kabuto. I think that's a 650, 900. A crab. Let's move on to the High Mage. I'm pretty sure Sekhmetan plays pretty much the same as the Lower Mage, because there aren't too many better water cards, Sea Serpents, things like that. I think he outright plays Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, and I think he also has things like Dark Magician. So once again, I kind of need to get the Field Spell or 2 of the equips. It's okay, I can make the Mystical Sand here, so I'm just going to make the Nekagal. Just to see what he plays. I think it's a Labyrinth War? I could be wrong. Going to get rid of that and play a Flame Cerberus, even though it's weakened. And even though he's played something in Uranus, I'm still going to put that in Pluto. That's a Twin-Headed. That's a difficult one. I've got Dark Energy, make it 2600. 33. Don't like doing this, because anything can kill it, but there's no point taking unnecessary damage. See, Dark Magician. I got a 3-1. I gotta hope, much like I did with the Low Meadow Mage, he now puts his Twin-Headed into defense mode. I don't know if these guys are prone to do it. Okay, I'm good now. And he hasn't fused again. There is a chance that he will. I'm going to keep Mystical Sand in Mercury. I probably should have put it into Saturn, just because he's got the wall, but I can already beat it. And now I've got the Wasteland as well. Boosts that Mystical Sand just that little bit more. Gonna get rid of this. Probably should have got rid of the Dark Magician. I don't think this guy plays like Shadow Spell or Raigeki, Dark Hole, or anything like that. Come on. Gonna get rid of these, and then just throw out a little weakling. Try and rifle through the deck. Going to kill the Dark Magician this time. Losing his Faceless Mage. The Flame Cerberus. Should have popped it into Pluto. Definitely should have popped it into Pluto. It's me not paying attention. Because things like Aqua Dragon, Roaring Sea Snake, they wouldn't be able to beat it against Pluto. Should be all sorted now. Was it a wall? I'll attack Flame Cerberus, I think I know what it is. Another Queen Bird. So that should be this duel finished. Huh. Well, he plays Raigeki. Should be okay. Because I can Raigeki whatever he plays unless it's something ridiculous. Okay. Just in case it's a war, it's probably just another Rock Spirit going to Raigeki just so I win. Honestly didn't think he played Raigeki. That could be helpful. 1200 female. I know I've got most of them, but these were two good duels. Good duels. And the necklace. So we now have 2 of the 6 Millennium items. I'll pop back into the card shop. Save from here. And that is all for this part. There's an event now that occurs that you don't have to do, but I am going to do it just because it's part of the story. It is skippable, but I will do it in the next part. It involves Jono, it involves Teana. Don't want to spoil too much. If you've already seen my original Let's Play, you know what happens, but if you are watching for the first time, I don't want to spoil too much. I'm probably going to do a little bit of farming, mainly against the Desert Mage, just to try and get some rocks. Probably against Isis and Mai as well, to try and get the Elves Lights, because I'm going to start needing them. I want to try and get 1 or 2 more Wastelands, and I might, if I can do it, and if the deck is ready, start doing some ANS decks against Pegasus to try and get Megamorph of Bright Castle. But that is all for this part. We will see you next time when we do that special event and continue on with the High Mages. As always, thank you for watching. See you next time.